You know what's so funny? You know, like there's some young people when they're growing up, they have like, they get put down a lot, you know, whether it's in the home or their social environment, and they use that becomes fuel for them, and that makes them the person that they are. And then you hear people say like, I'm a made man, you know. I don't believe in that concept, but that's what people say. But for me, it was the opposite. I was always encouraged, and I got so much encouragement, I actually stopped liking being encouraged so much, you know, which was kind of crazy. It's like, it made it all too easy. So I feel like, I feel for me, I wish I never got so much encouragement, you know. I feel like it can make you lazy, you know, if you don't get a balance. I think that's what it is. I think if there isn't a balance. So, yeah, when you speak about what was that moment, I think it was the moment when the music that I was doing started to haunt me. The music that I was doing started to make me cry. Not the music that I did other people recognized and said, oh my gosh, you're so great, or you're so blah, blah. I'm like, or learning about the impact that my music has had on somebody without me actually ever meeting them. That's what it's about to me. It's about touching souls. It's not about being, you know, I have this strap line that I say, a vessel, not an idol. I'm not trying to add to the idols. There's more than enough. I'll never be able to compete. You know, all I can do is try and, you know, from soul to soul, touch and inspire and help you to, you know, lift your head when your head's low. My key word every time I go into a room is fusion. Yep. You know, like there are artists and writers who they listen to so many different things privately, and suddenly they get a deal and they need to be, they get led to believe they need to be known for something. Yep. And as a result, people now have to spend millions of dollars and pounds on a marketing budget to introduce you to a person, because the person can't really introduce themselves because they have to present themselves one-dimensionally. Yep. So for me, it's so important that when I get into a room that I kill that as much as possible by fusing eras. I fuse an era. Yep. I'm a melody fiend, so I'm gonna be inspired by a 70s melody and a 90s melody and a 60s melody, and I'm just gonna try and attempt to speak the truth for it, which is timeless. So yeah, for me, everything is about fusion. Like humans are fusion, man. Like we are multifaceted beings, and I think it's just important for us not to allow anything to chip away at that uniqueness. You know, I say to people all the time, they say there's like 7 billion plus people on the planet, and each one has its individual fingerprint. You know, like, yeah, you don't need to worry about being a clone if you be yourself.